So let us today start with question number 13. In this question, this is your type 3 where we will be doing vertical balance sheet and revenue statements. दोनों ठीक है. इससे पहले जो हमने सम किया था उसमें we had done vertical balance sheet only. फिर next type I had taken only vertical revenue statement. Now today I am taking combination vertical revenue as well as vertical revenue मतलब balance sheet as well as P&L. Both we have to prepare. And if you look into the information also see दोनों informations आपको दिया हुआ है. Balance sheet भी दिया हुआ है और P&L भी दिया हुआ है. ठीक है. To rearrange the following balance sheet and P&L of Sundara Limited in a vertical format. Okay. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2018. Liabilities, bills payable is what? Current liability. Correct? Under the category, just a moment. Current liability under the category, this will go as non-quick. No, this will go as quick. I'm so sorry. Yeah, quick liability. Sundry creditors, current liability under the category quick. Debentures will be your long-term debentures under borrowed funds. Reserves will be added to reserves and surplus. Equity share capital is your owned funds. Preferential capital, also your own funds. Fixed assets, the very first item under application of funds. Sundry debtors, current assets under the category quick. Bank balance, current assets under the category quick. Inventory, that is stock, current assets under the category quick. This is non-quick. And come to P&L. Opening inventory, that is opening stock. Take it in COGS. Purchases under COGS. Manufacturing under COGS. Direct wages under COGS. Admin expenses, that under operating expenses. Selling expenses under operating expenses. Loss on sale of asset, non-operating expense. Interest on debentures, we will show it separately as less interest, or you can show it under financial expense. Sales, trading, I mean the very first item in the new statement. Closing inventory COGS में आएगा. ये सब ऐड होएगा. Purchases and all in COGS, direct wages and all, और ये minus होगा. Okay, closing. Profit on sale of shares, non-operating income. Okay. I hope this is clear. Question is clear to everyone. Acknowledge it in the chat box. Is the question clear to everyone? We have to prepare both balance sheet as well as P&L, but in the vertical format. Okay, and information of both are given. You can start with a vertical balance sheet, or if you want, you can first make a P&L account. Okay, start. Start with vertical balance sheet of Sundara Limited as on 31st March 2018. Okay, prepare particulars and rupees ka 2 columns. Write down sources of funds. In that, first is owned funds, also known as shareholders' funds, also known as proprietors' funds. Okay, the first thing you have equity share capital 50,000 and preference share capital 50,000. Take the total in the first column, it makes it to 1 lakh. Equity and preference. Next, add reserves and surplus 5,000 less miscellaneous expenditure not given in the question. Okay, total on this and take it in the last column. So 1 lakh plus 5,000 plus 50,000 is 1 lakh 50,000. Then write down borrowed funds. In that you have debentures of 1 lakh. Then total it 1 lakh 50 plus 1 lakh is 2 lakh 50. That's your total capital employed, also known as total of sources of funds. Next, application of funds. In that you have first fixed assets 1,25,000, long-term investments not given, then working capital, current assets minus current liability. Under current assets you have quick assets and non-quick. Yeah, see, quick and non-quick. Under quick assets you have debtors 50,000 and bank balance 25,000. Okay. Take the total 25 plus 50 is 75. Then come to non-quick. Non-quick में एक ही है stock 1,25,000. Take the total of non-quick 1,25,000. Okay. Then quick plus non-quick is how much? Current assets. So total of quick asset is 75,000 and total of non-quick is 1,25,000. So 1,25,000 plus 75,000 is how much? 2 lakhs. Okay. So दोनों का total इधर लिखना. This 2 lakhs is your total current assets. Next, current liability. In that you have quick liability, creditors, and bills payable. Creditors 50, bills payable 25, total makes it to 75. Non-quick, there is nothing. So take the total outside. Quick plus non-quick is, yeah. This is my total current liability. Okay. And then we know current assets minus current liability is what? Working capital. So 2 lakhs minus 75,000 is 1,25,000. That's my, okay, this is my working capital, 1,25,000. Okay. I hope I'm clear to everyone. And hopefully you all are writing it down in your notebooks. Okay. अब क्या टोटल करो लास्ट कॉलम को. Fixed assets 1,25,000, long term investments 0, and working capital 1,25,000. तीनों को ऐड करो, आपको मिल जाएगा 2,50,000, which is your total of application of funds, also known as total capital employed. And as I told you, this answer has to match with this answer. Okay, why? Because of this equation, assets equal to liabilities. समझ में आया everyone? Is it easy? Asset clear, liability clear. Yeah, noted down. Vertical balance sheet, everyone. Acknowledged in the chat box. Balance sheet is done. Okay, yeah, thanks. So Reena and Prathma are only the two people who are understanding. Yeah, rest others are sleeping. Okay, Shubham. Good. Okay. Now let us move on to vertical revenue statement. Okay. So अब तुम्हारे लेंदी सम्स शुरू हो गए. ठीक है. पहले मैंने छोटे छोटे सम्स करे so that you know how to make a balance sheet, how to make a P&L. और अभी हम दोनों बनाएंगे. ठीक है. So start. Vertical revenue statement. Right? It works on the formula of what? Sales minus cost is equal to profit. और ये cost को ये लोग क्या बोलते हैं? COGS. ठीक है? या इसलिए इसमें कॉस्ट सारे जितने भी ओवरहेड्स है या कॉस्ट देखो वे सब हम माइनस करते हैं, जबकि कॉस्ट शीट में हम ऐड करते हैं, क्योंकि कॉस्ट शीट में हम उसको ऐसे फ्रेम करते हैं, कॉस्ट प्लस प्रॉफिट इज इक्वल टू सेल्स, और यहाँ पे हम सेल्स माइनस कॉस्ट इज इक्वल टू प्रॉफिट ऐसे लेते हैं. दैट इज वाई वो माइनस होता है इधर एक्सपेंसेस और उधर कॉस्ट शीट में ऐड होता है. ओके, बस यही लॉजिक है. We'll start with sales. How much? 5 lakhs. Yeah. Then comes your COGS. Correct? COGS में क्या क्या आता है मैंने बताया था in the theory. Direct material, direct labor, direct expenses, and factory overheads. This comprises of my COGS. Okay, so start with raw material. Opening stock of raw material nil. Purchase of raw material 1,50,000. Closing stock नहीं दिया है. ठीक है. Take it in the outflow column 1,50,000. ठीक है, so raw material is done. Next COGS में आता है direct wages 1 lakh. Okay, next आता है direct expenses 0 और next आता है factory expense, that is factory overheads 50,000. Okay, and students listen. Take you back to the question. Here are profit and loss. ठीक है? Here, this is a trading account and P&L. See this opening inventory. Okay, so this inventory is finished goods. जब तक वो लोग raw material word नहीं बोलते opening stock of raw material, don't assume that. There's always opening stock of finished goods. Okay, so after cost of production it will be add less. ठीक है? अगर दिया होता opening stock of raw material, then I would have taken it in raw material वाला formula. Okay, then I would have taken it here, opening stock of raw material and closing stock of raw material. If the question specified, but the question has not specified, so obviously that's opening stock of finished goods. Okay, which will come after COP here. Add 75 less 1,25,000 like this. Am I clear about this? समझ में आया? Okay. इसको टोटल करो 1,50,000 plus 1 lakh minus plus 50,000 3 lakhs plus 75 minus 1,25,000. So 2,50,000 is my COGS. Okay, great. Thanks, Shivam. तो ये जो मुझे आंसर मिला है 2,50,000, इसको बोलते हैं COGS. ठीक है, तो एग्जाम में हम ऐसे 2 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चंस आपको पूछेंगे. ठीक है, if it is offline exam then it will be 15 marks, if it is online exam it will be 2 marks each. ठीक है ना, जैसे छोटे छोटे हम सम्स आपको पूछेंगे तो आपको पता होना चाहिए in P&L statement which is COGS, you should know. And then we know sales minus COGS is gross profit. Okay, so 5 lakhs minus 2,50,000 is 2,50,000. That's my gross profit. Am I clear till gross profit to everyone? यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आया? Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, thanks Reena, Pratma, Ritesh. Okay, now start. Now move further. ये सब हमारा कंप्लीट हो गया. Now come to gross profit के बाद ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट खत्म हो गया है ना. ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट तक हमारा ट्रेडिंग खत्म हो गया. अब क्या आएगा ट्रेडिंग के बाद P&L अकाउंट. तो P&L अकाउंट डेबिट साइड को हम क्या बोलते हैं? ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंस. So write down operating expense में first admin expense, that is admin overheads, then selling and distribution overheads, and then financial expense. Okay, बस cost sheet में और इधर ये फर्क है. In cost sheet we don't take financial expenses. We used to ignore it. Bad debts, loss on sale of loss by theft, loss on sale of fixed assets, loss on sale of goods. ये सब हम लेते ही नहीं थे. यहाँ पे लेते हैं. That's the only difference. So admin expense 25,000, selling and distribution 25,000, financial expense not given in the question. And yes, last lecture also I had told you कि ये जो interest on debentures है ये financial expense है. आप इसको यहाँ भी लिख सकते हो. Okay, but I don't write it because practically interest is shown separately for income tax purpose. Okay, yeah, it is shown separately. So please don't take interest on debentures in financial expense here. लिख सकते हो आप, बिकॉज ये फाइनेंशियल एक्सपेंस ही है. व्हाट इज फाइनेंशियल एक्सपेंस? एक्सपेंसेस पेड बाय द बिजनेसमैन फॉर ऑब्टेनिंग फंड्स. ठीक है, ऑब्टेनिंग फंड्स मीन्स आपने पैसा लिया, लोन लिया. जैसे बैंक से लोन लिया तो आपने बैंक इंटरेस्ट पे किया. आपने डिबेंचर्स इशू किया तो आपने बदले में डिबेंचर इंटरेस्ट पे किया. ओके, तो this is also a financing expense, but we show it separately. We don't write it under finance expense. Okay, clear now? Am I clear about this? इंटरेस्ट को अलग से लिखना है, whether it is interest on loan or interest on debentures. ठीक है. थैंक्स अंतर. 2,50,000 में से ये 50 माइनस करो. So net profit before interest and taxes is how much? 2 lakhs. Net profit before interest and taxes is 2 lakhs. And then you write less interest on debentures. अलग से दिखाओ, वही मैं बोल रही हूँ घड़ी घड़ी. One same thing I'm repeating so that you don't make mistakes. Okay? इससे क्या होगा ना, आपको क्लैरिटी मिलेगा, क्योंकि जब हम नेक्स्ट चैप्टर करेंगे रेशियोज, तो वहाँ पे there are certain formulas where you have to take with interest and where you have to take without interest. So that is why this bifurcation is very important for you all to understand. अदरवाइज मैं यहाँ पे फाइनेंस एक्सपेंस में इंटरेस्ट लिखूंगी, फिर मैं जब रेशियोज लूंगी वहां मैं नहीं लिखूंगी, तो यू गाइज विल गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. ओके, दैट इज व्हाई मेक इट अ हैबिट ऑफ टेकिंग इट सेपरेटली. हो गया. तो 2 लाख minus 5,000 is 1,95,000. Net profit after interest but before taxes. Okay. Net profit after interest and before taxes. You should know the full form of this. Net profit after interest and before taxes. ठीक है. Okay, next. Less non-operating expense. Non-operating expense में what do you have? Loss on sale of asset. 27,500. And add non-operating income, profit on sale of shares, 25,000. Okay, solve it. This is minus and this is plus. So 1,95,000 minus 27,500 plus 25,000. 1,92,500. Okay, so that's my NPBT, net profit before taxes. Net profit before taxes. Make a habit of writing figures in minus in bracket. ठीक है? Yeah. Make it a habit of writing it in bracket. Less taxes paid. Income tax paid नहीं दिया है, so nil. So I'll get net profit after tax. Add opening balance of net profit. नहीं दिया है, nil. Appropriations भी नहीं दिया है, nil. So this is my retained earnings. ठीक है? एक्चुअली ये आपका नेट प्रॉफिट है. ये सब कुछ साइड में पैसा रखने के बाद, इनकम टैक्स पे करने के बाद, लास्ट ईयर का नेट प्रॉफिट लेने के बाद, उसमें से पैसा साइड में रखने के बाद, अप्रोप्रिएशंस मींस टू कीप मनी असाइड. ओके, या जो बच गया वो आपका रियल प्रॉफिट होता है, व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज नेट प्रॉफिट. एम आई क्लियर? समझ में आया एवरीवन? See, you can cross check your answer. See this, 1,92,000 net profit. समझ में आया? How to cross check answer? Whether you do it with the old style of P&L, that is the ledger, or you do the vertical statement of P&L, both the cases, your final answer should be same. It cannot change. See this, 1,92,500. And here also the answer is 1,92,500. Am I clear to everyone? Okay, fine, great. So I hope everybody has noted down. Everyone has noted down in your notebooks. See, just sitting idle on the other side will not suffice you to understand the sum. If you want to get into the crux of the sum solving, you have to solve it along with me. And also, once the lecture is done, uske baad you should also practice. Okay? Sums which I don't do, similar sums that you can practice. Okay, so let me proceed to the next one. So type 3 bhi ho gaya. Yeah, now come to this type 4 trend analysis. Now this is something new. ठीक है, लिखो type 4 trend analysis. ट्रेंड एनालिसिस इसमें भी ना स्टूडेंट्स दो चीजें होंगी सम में ट्रेंड एनालिसिस of balance sheet and trend analysis of P&L. So in this also you will have both the type of sums, balance sheet भी, P&L भी. Okay, trend analysis. Okay, so trend analysis means you have to see the trend. I'll tell you, I'll give you an example. Yeah, say the year is 2018, 2019 and 2020. Okay, say your gross profit for 2018 is 25%, 2019 is also 25% and 2020 is also 25%. So what trend can I follow? If anybody asks me what will be the gross profit for 2021, so I will say my gross profit will be 25. Because I am following the trend. Okay, 25, 25, 20. So I am following a trend. This is called as trend analysis. Okay, मेरे को एक clear preview मिल रहा है कि आगे मैं कितना ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट कमा सकती हूँ क्योंकि मेरे पिछले 3 साल के रिकॉर्ड के हिसाब से GP percentage is 25%. So obviously I estimate that for the coming year, that is 2021 also, my GP percentage will be 25%. Okay, so in trend analysis you have something called as a base year. Okay, base year मतलब the first year is known as the base year. Okay, तो मैंने जो आपको एग्जांपल दिया है 2018, 19, 20, तो इसमें फर्स्ट ईयर कौन सा है? 2018 मेरा फर्स्ट ईयर है तो वही मेरा बेस ईयर बन जाएगा. Okay, so in trend analysis everything is based on the base year. आपको कुछ भी डेटा निकालना है वो आपके बेस ईयर पे निकलेगा, तो दैट इज नोन एज ट्रेंड एनालिसिस. एम आई क्लियर टू एवरीवन? Understood what is trend analysis? It helps you to be futuristic. Okay. So if you look into this example, this sum, question number 21. Okay, position as on 31st December 2015, 16 and 17. So if you look into the sum, you can see 2015, I've highlighted in green, it's my base year. I will always highlight base year with green, so you'll understand. ठीक है? Yeah. तो equity share capital हमें पता है कहाँ लेना है, own funds, preference share capital not given, okay, given, own funds. Then reserves and surplus add secured loan is borrowed funds. Sundry creditors is current liability under the category quick, and bills payable is current liability under the category quick. Okay. Then fixed assets. Fixed assets. That is the first item under application of funds. Investments. These are long-term investments. Okay, more than 12 months wala. Debtors, current assets under the category quick assets. Stock, current assets under the category non-quick assets. Advance paid, that is prepaid expenses. It's a current asset under the category non-quick. Okay, current asset under the category non-quick. Then cash is a current asset, bank is a current asset under the category quick. And preliminary expense is nothing but my miscellaneous expenditure, which I will subtract from owner's funds. Okay, am I clear about this question? Question समझ में आया? Everyone, is the question clear? Okay, so see what is asked. Prepare a trend vertical balance sheet पूछा है. Okay, I told you ना इसमें trend balance sheet भी होता है और trend P&L भी होता है. ठीक है? Yeah. And offer your comments on the net worth and working capital. That we will see in the next lecture. When we start with this sum, we will come to know. So with the word trend, you will come to know it's a sum on trend analysis. Okay.